A divided parliament resumed its sittings today with a fall-in tray that, among others, entails pending bills and constitution of the Parliamentary Service Commission. National Assembly Majority Leader Aden Duale says the House will be embarking on an intense session in order to clear the backlog from the previous session. Stephen Lato, as I mentioned, joining us live right now with more details from Parliament. Over to you, Stephen.
Thank you, Joy. A lot is being expected this afternoon, but interestingly, as members resume from recess, that is at about 2 p.m., there is very little to do this afternoon because according to the order paper that has already been provided from the Speaker's office, there will be only one agenda this afternoon, that is the approval of the names to the House Business Committee. 7 names in particular. Remember, the House Business Committee is the crucial committee of Parliament that, outlines or schedules what the House transacts for that particular week. And for now, the House in tray is empty at the moment until the House Business Committee is formally approved and holds its first sitting this evening, where then they will now, schedule all the parliamentary business that will be taking place from tomorrow. And so, top on the agenda, of course, is the issue of the 9 cabinet nominees that that were appointed, or rather nominated, by President Uhuru Kenyatta and vetted by the Appointments Committee chaired by Justin Muturi, the Speaker of the National Assembly. And so what we understand is after members of Parliament approve the House Business Committee, then what will follow next is the seven member team plus the Speaker and the leadership of both sides of the House will then meet and now make sure that they provide a clear list of what will be done. But we've already had the snippets from the office of the Majority Leader, that is Aden Duale, saying that top on the list is the issue or the approval of the report that will be tabled tomorrow by the Appointments Committee. And second is, dispensing with the bills that had spilled over from the previous session, that is the first sitting of the 12th Parliament. We have the bill on the cybercrime that seeks to, among others, rein into the issue of misuse of social media, the issue of hacking and all that areas that are around hate speech on social media. The issue of also the petroleum bill is also top on Parliament's agenda. There has been a controversy surrounding the oil or petroleum exploration, especially in Turkana County, where the House had approved 20% revenue to the county, 70% to the national government, and 5% to the local communities. But that bill, after being taken to the executive, President Uhuru Kenyatta reverted it back to the House, saying that he did not agree with the allocations that the House had made. And so that reversal by the President is what, again, members of the National Assembly are going to look into. And so that is a part of what is expected. But of course, again, we have the issue. We have spoken to the Minority Leader, John Mbadi, who say there is an issue of security of members of the opposition after their security details was withdrawn, as well as their official vehicles. They say that they have already drafted a motion to adjourn the House this afternoon before members can debate the security and how members of the opposition are being harassed by the state agencies, that is particularly the security. On the side of the Senate, Joy, we are having the issues of how the allocation of funds to the county governments and some of the county government's bill that are pending before the Senate. And most importantly, the Public Accounts and Investments Committee, which is supposed to be meeting governors from the previous term to ensure that they give their audit and ensure that the audit is done across the years. That is, as for now, they are auditing books of 2013, 2014, and 2014-2015. And so the committee is lagging behind in terms of speeding up its investigations into the misuse or use of funds in the counties. And of course, the issue of the budget cycle that is expected to kick off on Wednesday, when Treasury will be presenting the budget policy statement. For now, Joy, back to you.
Many thanks, Stephen Lato, reporting live from Parliament there, bringing us up to date on the agenda expected as Parliament resumes this afternoon. And of course, looking to catch up on the backlog from the previous session.